like and subscribe, and you'll have amazing luck for the rest of the week. We think we know everything about the world, but we don't. Everyday scientists find things that question our knowledge. Today, we're going to take a look at the mind-blowing discoveries that scientists have made in the recent past, specifically in Thailand. From rainbow snakes to ancient cave paintings, here are fascinating things scientists found in Thailand that left people speechless. Without further ado, let's begin. Number 10. Rainbow snake and the Ziggy stardust snake. When it comes to rare animal discoveries in the world, for sure, Thailand has been leading the way due to its magnificent biodiversity. Snakes are considered an unpleasant yet deadly type of animal by human beings all over the world. In Thailand, though, there exists a rare type of snake with a beautiful skin resembling the 7 colors of the rainbow. Amazing, right? This unique type of snake is only found in Thailand. Scientists have proved it to be harmless and not venomous at all. Call me crazy, but I think it's a marvel and satisfying sight just to watch the snake slither around while exposing its bright and colorful skin. Scientists discovered a similar type of snake in the past, which had the rainbow colors, but only on its head. The rainbow-headed snake, as it's now known, was discovered alongside other 163 new wild species in the Greater Mekong region in Thailand in 2015. The snake is also referred to as the Ziggy stardust snake, a sarcastic name referring to the late David Bowie's performing persona while on stage. If you get it, you get it. Number 9. New banana species. Did you know that there are different kinds of banana species? Or are you the type that eats them all as long as they're sweet? Well, to your surprise, bananas are classified into different species. And there's a new one that was recently discovered in the northern province of Nan in Thailand. It's called Musa Nenensis. What a weird name for banana. It doesn't really sound very appetizing. The bananas have a length of 7 centimeters and a width of about 1.5 centimeters. They contain seeds which are irregular in shape, sharp and angled too. Scientists have gone ahead to term the banana species as an herb rather than a fruit, as it holds medicinal significance to human beings. When you visit Thailand, be sure to ask them to show you their banana. Number 8. A new bat species. Researchers from Prince Songkhla University Bat Research Unit have come to discover yet another species of bats in Patchy River Wildlife Conservation Area. The bat is known as the Beddoes horseshoe bat. It's scientifically referred to as the Rhinolophus beddoe. These bats have a peculiar appearance compared to ordinary bats and are covered in black-grayish fur with fan-shaped skin patches protruding from both sides of its nose. They feed mainly on insects and mostly live in small groups of about 1 to 3 members each. Number 7. Klingon newt. Discovered in northern Thailand in December 2016, the Klingon newt is a lizard-like amphibian that's mostly orange and black in color. It measures approximately 6 to 7 centimeters long with a dorsal ridge of dot-like marks along its back. However, it's the fear of scientists that human activity like use of pesticides poses great danger to the existence of these species of amphibians, since amphibians in general have a sensitive skin that reacts fatally to pesticides. The Klingon newt, however, boasts a colorful skin and physically appealing structure. Some have called it a mini dragon for its resemblance to the mythical and legendary creatures. Could this be proof that dragons actually existed back in the days? Well, we don't know yet. But what do you think? Be sure to share your thoughts in the comment section below. Number 6. Horned tree Agamid. This dragon-looking reptile was discovered by a Belgian biologist named Oliver Pauwels in the Great Mekong region in Thailand, a land that's considered one of the world's richest biodiversity hotspots. The creature has quite an intimidating structure with horn-like things along its back. That's fascinating yet scary for some to watch. As harmful as they may appear to the human eye, these creatures mainly feed on insects and fish that aren't bothered with humans, so you have nothing to fear about them at all. They're considered to be highly secretive and have managed to hide from humankind for the longest time, until recently in their discovery in 2016. Number 5. Medicinal mushroom. Are you aware that mushrooms you see growing in your backyard might be of significantly huge importance scientifically? Well, scientists have expanded their search in Thailand and they discovered a new and special type of mushroom that has medicinal value. This special kind of fungus was found in the Chiang Rai province in northern Thailand in 2016, alongside other huge discoveries like the ones we've previously discussed in this video. The mushroom was found growing under the base of a living tree in the forest. It was given the name Lingzi, and it's scientifically known as Ganoderma tropicum. This species also holds unique features in terms of appearance, in that it has a large, fruiting body that has a darkish brown base and close to reddish color at its cap. Its length is about 7 to 12 centimeters with a width of about 4 to 8 centimeters. Next time you see mushrooms growing in your backyard, don't rush to uproot them as weeds. You might have discovered what could save mankind from getting sick. Just kidding, of course, but do think about it. Number 4. Huge whale skeleton. In November 2020, archaeologists made a surprisingly and literally huge discovery of the shores of Thailand, about 12 kilometers to the west of Bangkok. You can imagine the smiles of the hardworking scientists after unearthing what they said was a 39-foot-long skeleton of a bride's whale, which apparently lived about 3,000 to 5,000 years ago. To the surprise of the archaeologists in charge of the skeleton, was a perfect shape at the time of discovery. It had a head that was close to 10 feet in length. They also discovered other perfect body parts, such as the ribs, which were perfectly placed, by the way. The bride's whale species is still in existence up to today and are mainly found worldwide in tropical and warm temperatures. They weigh tons due to their huge size that's approximately 13 to 28 tons. This discovery was significant in that it will help scientists determine the change in sea levels over the past years and its effects on marine ecosystems around the world, without mentioning its relation to human beings too. Number 3. New ant species. We can all agree that Thailand never ceases to surprise when it comes to discovery. Their scientists must be on their toes to get new and mind-blowing things almost every day. It's time to welcome a new species of ants in town. Yep, I'm as surprised as you are. The National Science Museum recently conducted research to learn about the biodiversity in the region and discovered not one, but 2 new species of ants in Takanakan Sea Tamarat, both in Thailand. The 2 ant species were given long and peculiar scientific names despite their tiny physical stature, named Sisica chaladanthaki jatron and Wiawatwaya at Yemen, while the other one was named Sisica reticularis jatron, Wiawadyaya at Yemen. Quite long and hard to pronounce names there, don't you think? And I bet no one can pronounce any of that without getting it wrong, including me. Anyway, congratulations to the scientists involved in the discovery, for it's of great importance in the gaining of factual and knowledgeable information on our ever-changing and surprising ecosystem. Number 2. Dinosaur Remains. Recently in 2016, the Department of Mineral Resources in Thailand discovered huge bones believed to be a dinosaur fossil in Chayaphum Province, Southeast Asia. Responding to a local who raised an alarm after coming across these frightening huge bones, scientists were able to uncover these beasts of a fossil measuring between 74 to 98 feet long. The fossil included the pelvis spine, femur, and fragments of the sacrum. These bones, according to the experts, are believed to be of a certain species known as Titanosauriform sauropod, which is said to be the largest herbivorous dinosaur species to ever roam the Asian side. This was literally a huge discovery made in this century. Number 1. Ancient cave painting. Over the years, Thailand as a country has been making magnificently great discoveries, and it would be rude if we didn't include one of the greatest discoveries. In May 2020, a group of archaeologists from the Fine Arts Office in Ratchaburi found amazing cave paintings that surprisingly have been able to withstand the test of time. Found in the cave in the Khao Sam Royat National Park in Prachap Kiri Khan Province. The paintings mostly consist of human-like figures, believed to be over 3,000 years of age. In the paintings, some of the human figures appeared to have beauty accessories on their bodies, while others appeared to be engaged in a hunting activity since they carried bows and arrows aiming at a certain animal that probably was the prey in quest. Our ancestors did have an eye for art, don't you think? Until next time, adios.